Most people know if you want to break into the film industry that you got to start at the bottom. You got to be a production assistant, a PA. But how do you keep getting invited back? I'm gonna tell you what no one else probably told you. It's very specific. All right, so we're gonna go over 5 core expectations, not necessarily tips, but philosophies that will help you throughout your career, not only if you're a PA, but honestly, as you make your way up as well. Number 1, anticipation trumps obedience. I love PAs that just anticipate what I need in the moment. That means grabbing someone a water bottle. That means having a Sharpie in your fanny pack. That means taping up the call sheet when I didn't ask you. All these helpful things that maybe I didn't ask you in particular, but I'm impressed. I'm like, wow, you kind of know what's going on here. You are not necessarily taking orders, you're anticipating what the needs are. So, short story, one of our favorite production assistants, her name is Anna. She always amazes me about all the different things that she does without me even asking her. She will label people's lunch. She will hang up the call sheet. She will ask me if I need water. She will get BTS. Like all these things I don't necessarily say, hey Anna, you need to do X, Y, and Z. She just anticipates what I need and it's amazing. And I always hire her. So anticipate and don't just take orders. All right, number 2, sense of urgency. This one is my favorite because I love telling this story. Have you ever been at a Starbucks or a coffee shop, your favorite coffee shop, and you are about to place an order and there's one type of barista that's like in the back, kind of making a drink, kind of talking to her friends, like not really paying attention to you, not saying, hello, welcome, what can I get you? That's one type of barista. You don't want to be that barista. The other barista is very attentive, is like, oh, I'll be right with you, is always cleaning something, is asking you how you are, looking you in your eye, being friendly. You want to be that barista. You want to have a sense of urgency, even if nothing is really going on set. There's a lot of downtime a lot of times when you're on a film set. You want to be that person that has that sense of urgency. So, which barista do you want to be? You want to be the proactive barista, not the social butterfly barista. Number 3, knowing who not to ask. And what I mean by that is depending on what kind of set you're on, whether it's a very small documentary set or if it's a large film commercial set, you kind of want to know the dynamics at play. Who's the director, who's the producer, who's the client, who's the whatever. Let me give you an example. Okay, one time I was a production assistant on this large documentary shoot, and my job was to get people's lunch orders. And so maybe call time was like 8 a.m. and lunch was at like 11:30, something like that. And it's always funny because you have to time exactly right how you get people's lunch order. Like you do not want to be asking the gaffer or the cinematographer while they're like deep in thought, thinking about exactly what they want to do and be like, hey, by the way, what do you want from Tender Greens? Like you do not want to be that person. They don't want to hear from you. Chances are they probably don't care. It's much better to do it when like they're getting a coffee or something, like, hey, what can I get you for lunch? Here's my phone. Knowing who not to ask and when not to ask is an art. The one action you can take from this is study the call sheet. Look people up ahead of time. A lot of people have LinkedIn's, Instagrams. Look at people's faces. Understand who is who so that you are smart and you understand the people dynamics behind the film set. Number 4, one of my favorite ones. Be invisible at the right time. I think of Harry Potter and the Invisible Cloak.
My body's gone!
And I'll give you an example of how this applies to a lot of our sets. We do a lot of documentaries. So for example, the PA should really be invisible during the interview. And that is because you want to protect the cocoon that the person that's getting interviewed is in. You don't want some PA in your peripheral, like on your phone, or even like taking BTS right in front of your face. You want to be invisible at the right time so that you just kind of, you're like that Homer-like thing. You're like, you know, like you do not want to be seen. You don't want to disturb things. You don't have to like add your personality. Like honestly, there's a time to be invisible and you should know when to be invisible. This doesn't mean that you don't matter. It just means that you just cannot add to the set. Like it's better that you're invisible.
Oh, okay.
But you matter. All right, last, this one's super important. Protect the set's energy. I'm gonna tell you a story about this one PA. Didn't really have a lot of experience, wanted to be a videographer, get experience in video, had them on a set. And for whatever reason, this person was just very sour. And at the end of it, it was just, oh my gosh, I definitely did not call this person back. I was like, oh, this person just had like a sour attitude. It like made everyone feel weird. They made like weird comments to people. And like that is the easiest way that you will not get hired, is by having weird energy and by not being fun and by being sour. So protect the set's energy by bringing a good, positive, upbeat, like not too crazy, but positive energy to the set. That will get you hired again. All right, to wrap this all up, great PAs are not necessarily trying to get noticed. They're honestly just trying to anticipate, they're ready to go, they're good vibes, they give high fives, and they're invisible when they need to be. If you are starting a career in filmmaking, please stick around. We have so many educational content, podcasts, things, especially if you're into documentary, and screenshot it, share it with a friend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.